Welcome to our GUC News.
First with the headlines. GUC's Theatre and Cinema School performs Kabe once more. Samsung Galaxy Note Edge on sale. World's most precise clock revealed. Google celebrates the 25th anniversary of the fall of Berlin Wall. Citibank Egypt to exit customer businesses in 2015. Forbes reveals the highest paid women in music. Be aware, your brain may get smaller if you don't sleep enough. Egypt's Nenni included in 25-man list for African's Best Player Award. Federer, Murray, Bryan brothers win ATP awards.
And now the news in details. GUC Theatre and Cinema School TCS has performed once again its Kabe Day play on the main campus stage on Wednesday and Thursday, November 12th and 13th. Kabe Day was written and directed by Walid Talat, not to mention that more than 30 GUCs acted in that play.
دوري في كعب دايب هو اولا الموظف اللي بيشتغل في الجوازات في المطار اللي بيتحطم احلام البطل اللي كل احلامه شايفها بره البلد وشايفها في السفر.
Samsung has recently unveiled its latest Galaxy Note device, the Note Edge, which was available in the United States as of November 14. The big-screen Galaxy Note Edge smartphone, which was previewed in September, features a 5.6-inch display that curves around the side of the device. Users can see brief notifications such as sports scores along the right edge of the screen or click on the side to trigger application shortcuts even while watching a video on the main screen. The Galaxy Note Edge has a 16-megapixel rear-facing camera, a 3.7-megapixel front-facing camera, 4K video recording, GPS, Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, micro USB, a heart rate monitor, a fingerprint sensor, and S Pen support. However, the S Pen offers mouse-like functions so you can quickly copy-paste and drag and drop. The Galaxy Note Edge also includes 3 GB of RAM, 32 GB of internal storage, and supports for up to 128 GB of external storage.
An experimental clock in Colorado has set new world records in precision and stability. The clock was developed in the US at the Joint Institute for Laboratory Astrophysics by a team from National Institute of Standards and Technology and the University of Colorado Boulder. The unveiled is strontium atomic clock that has crushed previous records of timekeeping by achieving a 50% greater accuracy. In this world-leading clock, a few thousand atoms of strontium are held in a column of about 100 pancake-shaped traps called an optical lattice formed by intense laser lights. The developing scientists detected that this clock ticks 430 trillion per second. The new strontium clock is so precise it would never gain or lose 1 second in about 5 billion years if it could operate that long.
To commemorate the 25th anniversary of the fall of Berlin, Google has recently created an interactive doodle. The internet giant has devised one of its iconic illustrations to mark the collapse of the concrete barrier which separated West Germans from their friends and families in East Germany for nearly 30 years. The doodle features a YouTube video showing iconic images from that unforgettable night in November 1989. The clip shows one Berlin resident chipping away at the hated structure with a chisel before the camera pans to a huge slab of concrete crashing to the ground, to cheers from crowds on both sides of the man-made barrier. It then fast-forwards to the present, showing surviving slabs of the wall, which exist to this day and have been shipped to countries around the world, including Russia, South Korea, Spain, and Argentina.
Citibank has announced recently that it intends to exit its consumers' businesses in Egypt, along with its businesses in other 10 countries by the end of 2015. The American banking and financial services company stated that this comes as a part of the company's strategic actions to accelerate the transformation of global consumer banking. It said that these steps will focus on the markets that have the greatest scale and growth potential. However, Citi's institutional client group will continue to operate in more than 160 countries, including Egypt. Citigroup said that the affected businesses include consumer franchises in Costa Rica, Czech Republic, El Salvador, Guam, Guatemala, Hungary, Japan, Nicaragua, Panama, and Peru, and the consumer finance businesses in Korea. Can a lack of sleep affect the size of your brain? Well, a new study published recently in the journal Neurology answered the question. The study showed that poor quality sleep is actually linked with wasting away of the brain, especially in those over 60 years old. European researchers looked at 147 adults between the ages of 20 and 84. With 2 MRI scans, they examined the link between sleep problems like insomnia and the study participants' brain volume. The first scan was taken before patients completed a questionnaire related to their sleep habits. The second scan was done approximately 3.5 years later. The questionnaire showed that 35% of those in the study met the criteria for poor sleep health. Investigators found that those with sleep problems had a more rapid decline in brain volume or size over the course of the study than those who slept well.
Basel midfielder Mohamed El-Neni was the only Egyptian to be included in a 25-man shortlist drawn up by African governing body CAF to choose the continent's best player of the year. The 22-year-old has an outside chance of finishing among the top 5, despite his consistent displays with the Swiss side Basel, whom he initially joined on a 6-month loan deal in January 2013 before signing a 4-year contract the following summer, after impressing then coach Murat Yakin. El-Neni, a central midfielder, has been also praised for his European Champions League performances this term, helping Basel make a fine start to their group stage campaign that included a 1-0 home victory over Liverpool. No Egyptian has managed to win the prize since it was introduced by CAF in 1992. Former Egypt and Ahli playmaker Mohamed Abou Trika came closest when he finished second behind Togolese striker Emmanuel Adebayor in 2008. The voting will be conducted by the national team coaches and technical directors of CAF, and the winner will be announced in Lagos, Nigeria on 8 January.
Roger Federer, Andy Murray, and the Bryan brothers are among the winners of the Association of Tennis Professionals World Tour Awards. Federer was selected by his peers as winner of the Stefan Edberg Sportsmanship Award for the 10th time. Murray receives the Arthur Ashe Humanitarian Award for his involvement in fundraising exhibitions and campaigns. Bob and Mike Bryan take the double award for a 6th straight year. Also, 17-year-old Borna Šrujić of Croatia gets the Star of Tomorrow award as the youngest player ranked in the top 100. Roberto Bautista of Spain was selected the most improved player, and David Goffin of Belgium the comeback player of the year.
Forbes magazine announced the list of highest paid women in music in 2014. In reverse order they are: number 10, Britney Spears with $20 million. Number 9, Lady Gaga with $33 million. Number 8, Celine Dion, $36 million. And number 7, Miley Cyrus, $36 million. Number 6, Jennifer Lopez, $37 million. Number 5, Katy Perry, $40 million. Number 4, Rihanna, $48 million. And number 3, Pink, $52 million. Number 2, Taylor Swift, $64 million. And finally, number 1, Beyoncé with $115 million. So Beyoncé is the highest paid woman in music in 2014. Thank you so much for watching. This was our GUC News, and stay tuned on our GUC TV.